before I torture myself. There's something that I wanted to just look at. I looked through this during the week a little. Oh, wait. I change this. Right, MVM stats for the missions and everything. And there's some interesting things. It's sorted by intermediate, then advanced, and then expert, right? And we got total waves played, wave win ratio, average win time, lost time, average time until win, and then get a mission score based on, I guess, the time, the ratings on missions that were submitted or some shit. I actually don't know where you can do that. Well, probably gonna have to do that myself at some point. Again, but there's some interesting things. I was mainly looking for Villa, because I was interested in like how those waves went, because we just had a badass shit time with it. Well, I found it to be pretty dark shit in general, but then I noticed something else. Right? I was just looking, right? You got condemned, right? I was specifically looking at the wave win ratio, which on intermediate is like in the 80s to 90s. And then if you get into advanced, it drops drastically depending on the mission you're looking at. Mostly a sign of it dropping, either being not really advanced, more in the expert range, or there being more experimental shit going on. Maybe the wave design being different, doesn't matter really that much, right? So this is more normal. Metro, for instance, is a one wave mission, right? So the win rate is going to be different there, because it's easy to lose on one waves, right? You just let one thing slip by and then you lose. You let a tank slip by and then you lose. You know, there's many things that can go wrong. So win rates on that are kind of normally lower. So this checks out here. And yeah, if you go further down, we got some experts, right? Red Ridge, for instance, stood out as an abysmal thing that shouldn't exist to me personally, right? And I'm a bit confused about these times here, because we got a Red Ridge win ratio of 35%, but then we have an average win time of 26 hours and 21 minutes. Now I don't know how the fuck that came to be, okay? But average lost time is apparently just 17 minutes, which is something normal, I guess. So that's kind of strange. But if we expand this, it shows the waves, right? And here's the real kicker, okay? Here's the real kicker. If we scroll down, we end up with 50 fucking waves, okay? 50 fucking waves of Red Ridge. I'd rather hang myself 3 times before I fucking sift through that shit, okay? And as you can see, nobody was sane enough or good enough to actually get that far. I don't even know if these waves exist. I assume they exist because they're listed here, because why else would they go to 50? No fucking idea, okay? But the furthest people got was wave 22. And I don't know who fucking are those sad sons of bitches, okay? Because they spent 51 minutes and 48 seconds on it, okay? Which is basically a whole mission on a bad team on 2 cities, okay? So, and this is just defend the corridor, basically. So, yeah, I don't know. I will never play 50 missions of any fucking MVM. Whatever it is, this is not even considered to be MVM, right? It's just fucking zombie mode shit, okay? So, yeah. I don't know, and then you can expand it, right, for specific stats. Allies extinguished, we got 4 extinguishers on wave 22, very important. Interesting things, right? So Red Ridge, okay, stood out. And the other one that stood out was Condemned, which is, what's it called? It's Trespasser Remaster. which has a completion ratio, the lowest ratio, right, in general of 7%, which is probably attributed to just not being in the know how things handle, because that game mode actually does require you to know what you're doing, you know, like MVM usually does, or should. And since it's also a rather lengthy mission and one wave mission, this adds to the lower win ratio even more. But there also is a standout thing, which is the last bracket, right? Average time until win is 2 hours and 42 minutes. So that either means, for me personally, that there's a lot of people that try to solo this, right? Which naturally takes longer for completion to happen if you're just one person versus 6. But this could also be a sign that a lot of people struggle with this mission. I don't know if that is an indication of that, maybe. That mission completion starts counting when you actually complete the mission. I don't know. But it's kind of weird. And those are like some standout stats here.